Good morning. Welcome to my weekend reset vlog. I'm currently in my building. There's the orangery, which is kind of like a greenhouse. It's quite cold outside, but it's really bright and sunny, so it's lovely, nice and warm in here. So I'm just here to breathe in some plant oxygen, drink my coffee. I am going to have the most chill, restful weekend with the aim of feeling incredibly resourced for next week. I use the word resourced a lot, as in like, am I well resourced at the moment? Like, how's my energy? How's my body? Am I hydrated? So I'm using this weekend to get incredibly resourced. Morning, I feel so good. I slept for like 11 hours. So I'm up, I'm gonna drink a shit ton of water, I'm gonna take my supplements, and me and Henry are gonna go into the office to do some like life admin, some financial planning, that kind of thing. Henry's a little hungover today. He's actually stood behind me. You're a bit hungover today, aren't you, Henry?
Hello.
So I was fast asleep. I was in bed last night at like 9, and then Henry got in at I don't know, midnight or even later than that. But anyway, my friend Thierry has this brand called Humans Against, and apparently this is going to sort you out. So we'll give Henry a bit of this, see if it brings him back to life. Good morning, it's about 10:30 on a Sunday morning, and me and Henry...
It's 10:30.
Is it 10:30?
I'm not sure.
It's about 10:30 on a Sunday morning, and me and Henry are in the office. We are in this meeting room, and today we are doing our...
monthly finance check-in and quarterly plan.
Yes, we're doing our family finances. Now this may seem fairly extreme, but I am so fortunate in that Henry, my partner, is an ex-accountant, knows loads about money and investing in pensions, and that is not what I'm like at all. So I really value the kind of help that he gives me in this area of my life. I thought I'd share a quick story on money, actually. In my first business, I was pretty successful financially. I ran that business for a few years, it grew, it scaled. But my friends, I don't have anything to show for that financial success. Nothing. Because I never saved, I used to overspend, and a lot of that was down to my mindset. I didn't grow up with a lot of money, and I had a lot of beliefs that money was bad, or that I just kind of thought that if I became wealthy, I would become a bit of an arsehole, you know? And so what I did is subconsciously, I just squandered it. I used to overpay invoices. I gave it away. And I think as I've matured and got some kind of healthier beliefs around money, now I'm much more interested in protecting what I earn, thinking about my future. And honestly, I'm 36 now. If I'd started it 10 years ago, I'd be in a very different position. So if any of you are watching this, you don't think about financial health or financial well-being, there's so many valuable resources out. I'll put some in the description, and really do start thinking about it. Also, if you're in debt, I was in debt for a long time as well when I was younger, and there are so many resources to get out of it. So we are here today doing some financial planning because I tried to take my money a bit more seriously.
Well, that's above L in the alphabet, so I don't know how we've missed that. Scrolling back up.
So what am I spending on Lululemon a month?
£32.
For my girl who's watching, that's phenomenal use of finances, is it not?
I calculated it wrong, it's like £39.
£39 a month on fantastic athleisure. I'm happy with that. Up it.
Ooh. All right, on we go.
Oh my God. We've just discovered. I've never noticed this. But in 2017, I published a book on flexible working, and I'm thinking royalties.
£26 a quarter.
£26 a quarter! I get royalties from my phone. Going through Henry's and it's so funny because this is like so boy. It's like Laser Quest, McDonald's, KFC. Laser Quest! How much did you spend at Laser Quest?
£185.
You're giving me shit about Lululemon. You've spent the same amount at Laser Quest. You are a 40-year-old man. Okay, so we've been doing this for about an hour now, and it's so nice because we're going through all of my spending item by item, and I'm like, I'm pretty good actually. Like I don't regret any of the spending I've done. Like we've had some lovely dinners, like I've bought some nice wine, bought some cute clothes. Like there's nothing on there that I'm like, oh, that wasn't a very like intentional or mindful spend. And I think what this exercise has taught me is that I sometimes judge myself based on who I used to be, not who I am now. And isn't that just something that we all do sometimes? We give ourselves a hard time because of perhaps some of the traits we had when we were like younger. And so I guess my question to you is, in what ways are you judging yourself based on some of the mistakes you've made in the past rather than who you've become now? Good morning. Good morning. It's the next day. I'm just getting shit ton of water, so it's early. It's like 5:30 a.m. I don't usually get up this early. I'm a morning person, but I tend to get up at 6. But I'm getting up very early today because the next couple of days I've got to get up early to deliver some training in Australia. So tomorrow I've got to be on a call at 5:30. The day after that I've got to be on a call at 4:30. So I'm basically trying to like get my body into a slightly different rhythm. So I've still got loads of sleep. I just went to bed at like 8:30. So I didn't do a great job at vlogging yesterday, but we finished our financial plan. Then I just went and got my nails done. Fresh set, cute, right? Then I just went, got my nails done, then just like hung out and went to bed really early. So it wasn't that exciting, but it's Monday now, so I'll take you with me for the first couple of days of the week. I've got some like fun, cool stuff happening, so let's go. Let's do that, and then I'm doing thank you post. And then my bestseller book of the week is so great. Yeah, so I definitely feel like my mindset's got a bit more negative lately, and I think because the pressure has gone up. You know, I've got quite a lot of businesses as responsibility, there's a team. What's happened is some of my like most important practices have slipped, but actually if anything, like I should be doubling down on like meditations, yoga, fucking affirmations, like all of those things that I've done religiously for the past few years. Like I need to do them, I need to be like doubling down on that stuff. So I think one of my main goals for this week is to just not to like acknowledge that, yes, this is like, there is like more pressure than I'm used to, but it's a choice, and I believe in myself, and it's temporary. So I think I just need to reinforce more hope, because I think I've got a lot of the like, the to-do list, right? The like, I'm sitting down every week and I'm like looking at all of the, really a lot of things I need to do. And I know that I can do it, but I think what I'm also missing is that like, I get to do this is so fun, and trusting the process, that all of these small things I'm doing at the moment will result in my longer term goal of being able to retire in a few years. You want to retire with me in a few years?
I will come to that beach with you. Will I bring my laptop?
No. Well, you do you. I'm being delusionally optimistic, and I'm wearing this little short set I went to the gym and I got back and I was absolutely, as we say in Stoke, shagged. It just means you're really tired. I've been doing lots of like weight stuff and I'm just not used to weight stuff, so my body's like anyways, I'm doing some batch cooking. Ignore the kitchen, it's a mess. One of the most important things that I've learned about like productivity and energy management is savoury breakfasts. If I eat something sweet in the morning, my sugar goes through the roof, then by 1 p.m. I'm depressed. I'm depressed, I'm tired, I can't do anything. But savoury breakfasts, they require a bit more cooking. So would you look at this? I batch cooked this frittata, like an absolute legend. I've got some pasta. Henry doing the camera skills. I've got some pasta, bloody pasta in the oven. I'm like Fanny Craddock. It's a very old school reference. Good morning. Oh my god, such a millennial. Good morning. It is 5:24 a.m. I may seem quite peppy for 5:24 a.m. and that's because I have been up since 4:40. The reason for that is I am so lucky and so fortunate that I'm delivering a talk for EA Sports for their APAC region, an International Women's Day for some of the women in the business. And so it's early. So today we are doing a test run just to make sure all the tech works, it all runs smoothly. And then the session is tomorrow. The session tomorrow is a bit early. The session starts at 4:30 a.m. But I have been getting up a bit earlier every day to like prepare my body. Also, like it's just an absolute gift that I get to do this. Like my job is standing on stages, speaking to people. Sometimes I have to get up early to do that. Is that a sacrifice I'm willing to make? You bet it is. Like it absolutely is. And then later today, I am heading up north to Nottingham to go and speak at one of my clients' conferences. Capital One are running an internal conference for their team called TechCon. It looks phenomenal. It looks awesome. I'm doing a talk on practical optimism. So I'll take you with me for that too. Just at King's Cross. It's such a pretty station, waiting for my train. And I wanted to just share something really quickly. So I'm about to get on the train. And whilst I'm on this train, I won't do any work. I'll sit, I'll drink my coffee, I might have a read, I'll stare out of the window. Because one of the things I always focus on is, especially in chapters of my life that are a bit busier, is like this almost kind of like light and shade. So do difficult, intense things, but then also bring like moments of like deep ease and like proper breaks. And I think sometimes we don't think that. I think sometimes we're just like, we go, but find those pockets, even if it's like 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, find those pockets where you're just like, ah. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So the event today is in like a working church. I just said hello to the vicar, so sweet. So I just did my sound check. I'm going to get changed in a minute. I always befriend at conferences, always befriend the photographer, always befriend the AV. You want that really nice content. But look, it's such a beautiful space. Okay, so I've got changed into my kind of speaking outfit. I forgot to bring any like lipstick with me, which is really bothering me, but whatever. Okay, so I'm all mic'd up. I just found out that I have quite a bit less time than I was originally briefed by the speaking agent. So that's all good, we'll make it work. We're a professional. Look at this venue, it's so pretty. So we've got, there's about 500 people, and then like the light is streaming in through these windows. It looks so good. I'm filming on the iPhone, so hopefully the quality will be okay. Anyway, I probably won't film whilst I'm talking. That would be weird. So I'll see you on the other side. And we are done, just jumping on the train home. It was really good. Sometimes when you're delivering a talk, you can get into a headspace where it kind of feels like not that you're talking to people, but you're like in a conversation with the audience. Can't do it every time. We got there today. We co-created some good, fun, silly nonsense.